Do you ever wonder what happens when you stop seeking intimacy and turn inward instead? In this video, we'll explore how the teachings of Buddhism reveal the profound spiritual transformation that occurs when you choose to step away from intimate desires and discover a deeper connection with yourself and the divine. Lesson 1: Heightened self-awareness. When you stop engaging in intimate activities, one of the first things you'll notice is an increase in self-awareness. This is not about merely observing your thoughts and feelings, it's about deeply understanding your motivations, desires, and the root of your emotions. In the teachings of Buddhism, mindfulness plays a central role in developing self-awareness. By consciously choosing to refrain from intimate activities, you start to remove distractions that may cloud your judgment and perception. Heightened self-awareness allows you to see yourself more clearly, without the fog of desire distorting your view. You begin to notice patterns in your behavior, understand the triggers that lead to certain emotions, and gain insight into why you feel the way you do. This process is similar to peeling away layers of an onion. With each layer removed, you get closer to your true self. Increased self-awareness can lead to a profound transformation. As you become more attuned to your inner world, you develop a deeper understanding of your strengths, weaknesses, and the areas of your life that require growth. This awareness is the first step toward personal development and spiritual growth. It helps you to make more conscious decisions, align your actions with your values, and live a more authentic life. By becoming more self-aware, you also learn to recognize the impermanent nature of emotions and desires, a key concept in Buddhism. This understanding helps you detach from fleeting pleasures and focus on what truly matters in your spiritual journey. In essence, heightened self-awareness is the foundation upon which all other spiritual benefits are built. Lesson 2: Increased inner peace. Another significant outcome of refraining from intimate activities is the increase in inner peace. When we constantly seek external validation and pleasure, we become trapped in a cycle of desire and dissatisfaction. This cycle often leads to inner turmoil as we struggle to balance our needs, desires, and the realities of life. Buddhism teaches that true peace comes from within, not from external sources. By choosing to step away from intimate relationships, you free yourself from the emotional ups and downs that often accompany them. This doesn't mean you stop feeling emotions, rather, it means you stop being controlled by them. Without the distractions of intimacy, you can focus more on your inner world, cultivating a sense of calm and tranquility that is not dependent on outside circumstances. Inner peace is about accepting yourself and your life as they are, without constantly seeking more or different. It's about finding contentment in the present moment, something that is central to Buddhist teachings. When you are no longer driven by the need for intimacy, you can fully engage in practices like meditation and mindfulness, which further enhance your sense of peace. This increased inner peace also makes you more resilient in the face of life's challenges. When your sense of well-being is not tied to external factors, you become less reactive to stress and more capable of maintaining your equilibrium in difficult situations. In this way, inner peace becomes a powerful tool for navigating life's complexities with grace and wisdom. Lesson 3: Strengthened willpower. Abstaining from intimate activities requires a significant amount of willpower. This decision, often seen as a personal sacrifice, is actually an opportunity to strengthen your resolve and discipline. In Buddhism, willpower is closely linked to the practice of right effort, one of the steps on the Noble Eightfold Path. Right effort involves cultivating positive qualities and abandoning negative ones, a process that requires considerable inner strength. When you choose to refrain from intimacy, you are exercising control over your desires, demonstrating that you are not a slave to your impulses. This act of self-discipline strengthens your willpower, making it easier for you to resist other temptations and distractions in life. As your willpower grows, you become more capable of sticking to your spiritual practices, pursuing your goals, and living in accordance with your values. Strengthened willpower also leads to greater self-respect and confidence. When you prove to yourself that you can overcome desire and temptation, you gain a sense of empowerment. This empowerment is not about exerting control over others, but about mastering your own mind and actions. It's about becoming the architect of your own life rather than being driven by fleeting desires. So a strong will is essential for spiritual growth. The path to enlightenment is filled with challenges and distractions, and only those with strong resolve can stay the course. By strengthening your willpower through the practice of abstinence, you are preparing yourself to face these challenges with courage and determination. In this way, willpower becomes a key asset in your spiritual journey. Lesson 4. Purification of energy. One of the more subtle yet profound effects of abstaining from intimate activities is the purification of your energy. In Buddhism, everything is seen as interconnected, and the energy that flows through your body is no exception. Intimate relationships, while natural, often involve the exchange of energy that can either uplift or weigh you down, depending on the nature of the connection. When you choose to step away from these relationships, you allow your energy to settle and purify. This purification process is akin to a stream that clears up when the sediment is allowed to settle. Without the constant exchange of energy that comes with intimacy, your own energy becomes more refined, more focused, and more aligned with your higher self. Purified energy enhances your ability to connect with your inner world and the divine. It allows you to engage more deeply in spiritual practices such as meditation, prayer, or mindfulness without the distractions that can arise from unbalanced or impure energy. You become more attuned to the subtle energies within and around you, leading to a deeper understanding of yourself and your place in the universe. Purification of energy can lead to improved physical and mental health. When your energy is clear and balanced, your body and mind function more harmoniously. You may find that you have more vitality, greater mental clarity, and a stronger sense of well-being. This purification is not just about removing negative energy, but about cultivating positive, life-affirming energy that supports your spiritual growth and overall health. Lesson 5. Deeper spiritual connections. As you move away from the distractions of intimate relationships, you open yourself up to deeper spiritual connections. These connections are not limited to relationships with others, but include your connection with the universe, the divine, and your own inner self. Buddhism teaches that true fulfillment comes from spiritual, not material connections. Without the emotional and physical demands of intimacy, you have more time and energy to devote to your spiritual practices. This increased focus allows you to connect more deeply with the teachings of Buddhism, with your own inner wisdom, and with the divine presence that permeates all existence. You begin to experience a sense of oneness with all that is, a realization that is at the heart of Buddhist spirituality. Deeper spiritual connections also mean a greater understanding of your own purpose and path in life. When you are not distracted by the pursuit of intimate pleasure, you can focus on what truly matters: your spiritual growth and your contribution to the world. This clarity of purpose brings a sense of peace and fulfillment that far surpasses the temporary pleasures of intimate relationships. These spiritual connections can also enhance your relationships with others. When your own spiritual cup is full, you are able to give more freely and unconditionally to those around you. Your relationships become less about fulfilling your own needs and more about sharing love, compassion, and wisdom. In this way, deeper spiritual connections not only enrich your own life, but also positively impact the lives of others. Lesson 6. Enhance focus on spiritual goals. When you stop having intimate relationships, your focus naturally shifts towards your spiritual goals. This is a fundamental aspect of the Buddhist path, which encourages practitioners to prioritize spiritual development over worldly pleasures. With fewer distractions, you can dedicate more time and energy to your spiritual practices such as meditation, mindfulness, and study. Enhanced focus on spiritual goals leads to more rapid progress on the path to enlightenment. Without the constant pull of desire and attachment, your mind becomes more stable and concentrated. This increased concentration is essential for deepening your meditation practice, gaining insights and experiencing the profound peace that comes with spiritual awakening. This shift in focus also allows you to live more intentionally. When you are not preoccupied with the pursuit of intimacy, you can align your actions more closely with your spiritual values. You become more aware of how your choices impact your spiritual growth and the well-being of others. This intentional living is a key aspect of the Buddhist concept of right mindfulness, which involves being fully present and aware in each moment. Enhanced focus on spiritual goals can bring a sense of fulfillment that goes beyond the temporary satisfaction of intimate relationships. As you progress on the spiritual path, you begin to experience the joy and contentment that comes from living in alignment with your true self and purpose. This fulfillment is lasting and unshakable, providing a deep sense of peace and happiness that is not dependent on external circumstances. Lesson 7. Increased creativity and inspiration. One of the unexpected benefits of refraining from intimate activities is an increase in creativity and inspiration. When you are not focused on fulfilling your desires, your mind is free to explore new ideas and possibilities. This creative energy can be channeled into various aspects of your life, from artistic endeavors to problem solving and innovation. In Buddhism, creativity is seen as a natural expression of the mind's true nature. When the mind is free from distractions and desires, it becomes a fertile ground for creative inspiration. You may find that you have more ideas, greater clarity of thought, and a deeper connection to your creative potential. This increased creativity is not just about producing art or solving problems. It's about expressing your true self and bringing your unique gifts to the world. Increased creativity also leads to a greater sense of purpose and fulfillment. When you are engaged in creative activities, you are in a state of flow where time seems to disappear, and you are fully immersed in satis. This state is closely related to the Buddhist concept of mindfulness, where you are fully present and aware in whatever you are doing. Creativity and inspiration can also enhance your spiritual practice. As you explore new ideas and perspectives, you gain deeper insights into the teachings of Buddhism and your own spiritual journey. This creative exploration can lead to a more profound understanding of yourself and the world around you, enriching your spiritual life and bringing you closer to enlightenment. Lesson 8. Spiritual purity. Spiritual purity is a concept that is highly valued in Buddhism. It involves cleansing your mind, body, and spirit of impurities that may hinder your spiritual growth. When you stop engaging in intimate activities, you take a significant step toward achieving spiritual purity. This is not about moral judgment, but about creating a space within yourself where spiritual growth can flourish. In Buddhism, spiritual purity is closely linked to the practice of right conduct, which involves living in a way that is in harmony with your spiritual values. By choosing to abstain from intimacy, you are practicing self-discipline and self-control, both of which are essential for spiritual purity. You are making a conscious decision to focus on your spiritual development, rather than on satisfying your desires. Spiritual purity also involves purifying your thoughts and intentions. When you are not distracted by intimate desires, you can focus more on cultivating positive qualities such as compassion, kindness, and wisdom. These qualities are essential for spiritual growth and are at the heart of the Buddhist path. Spiritual purity leads to a deeper connection with the divine. When your mind and body are free from impurities, you become more attuned to the subtle energies of the universe. You can more easily connect with the divine presence within and around you, experiencing a sense of oneness with all that is. This connection is the ultimate goal of the Buddhist path, leading to enlightenment and liberation from suffering. Lesson 9. Greater emotional stability. Emotional stability is another significant benefit of refraining from intimate activities. Intimate relationships, while often fulfilling, can also be a source of emotional turbulence. The highs and lows of desire, attachment, and love can create a roller coaster of emotions that can be difficult to manage. By stepping away from these relationships, you create a space for emotional equilibrium. Buddhism teaches that emotional stability comes from detachment and non-attachment. This doesn't mean you stop caring or feeling. It means you stop being controlled by your emotions. When you are not constantly seeking fulfillment in intimate relationships, you become more emotionally resilient. You can experience emotions without being overwhelmed by them, maintaining a sense of inner calm and balance. Greater emotional stability also leads to healthier relationships. When you are emotionally stable, you are better able to respond to others with compassion and understanding rather than reacting out of fear, anger, or insecurity. This stability allows you to build deeper, more meaningful connections with others based on mutual respect and understanding. Emotional stability is essential for spiritual growth. When your emotions are in balance, you can focus more fully on your spiritual practices and goals. You are less likely to be distracted by emotional ups and downs and more able to maintain a steady course on your spiritual journey. This stability is a key component of the Buddhist path, leading to greater peace, happiness, and fulfillment. Lesson 10. Deeper connection with the divine. One of the most profound benefits of abstaining from intimate activities is a deeper connection with the divine. In Buddhism, the divine is not seen as a separate entity but as the ultimate reality that underlies all existence. This divine presence can be experienced directly through meditation, mindfulness, and other spiritual practices. When you stop focusing on intimate relationships, you open yourself up to a deeper connection with this divine presence. Your mind becomes quieter, your heart more open, and your spirit more attuned to the subtle energies of the universe. You begin to experience a sense of oneness with all that is, a realization that is at the heart of Buddhist spirituality. This deeper connection with the divine also brings a greater sense of purpose and meaning to your life. When you are connected to the divine, you understand that your life is part of a larger cosmic plan. This understanding brings a sense of peace and fulfillment that goes beyond the temporary pleasures of intimate relationships. This connection with the divine can also enhance your relationships with others. When you are in tune with the divine, you are better able to see the divine in others. This recognition leads to greater compassion, love, and understanding in your interactions with others, creating a ripple effect of positive energy in the world. Overall, by choosing to stop engaging in intimate activities, you are not just making a personal sacrifice, you are embarking on a profound spiritual journey. This journey leads to heightened self-awareness, increased inner peace, strengthened willpower, purified energy, deeper spiritual connections, enhanced focus on spiritual goals, increased creativity and inspiration, spiritual purity, greater emotional stability, and a deeper connection with the divine. Each of these lessons is a step on the path to enlightenment, bringing you closer to the ultimate goal of spiritual liberation and lasting happiness.